Hello students, in this video we will discuss about in which different ways we can insert the CSS. Actually the CSS can be inserted. CSS stands for cascading style sheet, you know that, correct? So in case you want to insert the cascading style sheet into your HTML document, you can do it in the three different ways. External CSS, internal CSS, which we have already done in the previous video, and next one is inline CSS. And how we can insert the CSS into our pages, we will discuss it one by one. First, let us start with the external CSS. Now I will go to Sublime Text. Here you see, this is my simple page, correct? I want to see, I will just save this file and I will just open it in browser. Yeah, this is my file, a normal file what I have created. Now this is how I have started my videos of CSS when I begin the first video. Now what we are doing here, we have written previously, that is the code, that is what we call it as internal CSS. That is what we call internal CSS. Now what I want to do is, I want to create my CSS file into a separate folder. So here you can see at the left side there is a IT Skills Practicals. Here I will create one folder. I will right click on this and I will create a new folder because I want to keep it in here it is asking me to enter the folder name. I will enter it as CSS. Okay. Here you see one folder is created, correct? And as I said, as a technical person, I want to organize the things. I want to keep the things organized. I don't want this here. I want it in CSS. In CSS, what I will do is I will create a new file. Just a minute. CSS. I will create a file. Here I will take or I will create a new folder. For that I will just right click on CSS. Okay. Then I will create a new folder. Sorry, I made a mistake here. I don't want to create a new folder here. I want to create a file in CSS. I will right click on CSS, new file. Here untitled file is there, and I will name it as what I can name CSS1.css. Let me name it as just a minute. I will name it as CSS1.css. Okay, let me check how I can view. So I will just go to file menu. I will click on save file, save as in CSS only. I will give it as a test1.css. I will save it as test1.css. And here what I will do is I will write this code, means I will not write it again because I don't want to waste time in writing. So same code what we have learned previously, that I will copy it into that file. I will just copy that code and I will just put that in because this is not code we have already discussed. Same code, body, background color, and whatever we have done in the previous video, same code I have copied and placed it in text1.css and just save the file. Correct? Now once you save that file, next what we have to do is, where is my file? Yeah, here I have to add the link for that file. For that what I have to do is, here I have to use a code called as a link. Very simple. That file I have created and that needs to be linked. Yeah, here you can see relation equal to style sheet, type equal to text. Yeah, simply you have to put the as it is Sublime Text, automatically it is coming. But in case if you are using some notepad type editor, you have to type all these things. Okay, that is why I prefer using so if you don't write this type equal to CSS also, it is okay. But relation equal to style sheet, that you have to mention, and link you have to give. See here it is in our CSS folder. So here I have to give CSS, correct? Slash, what is our file name? Test1.css. Test1.css. I don't know, because here one backslash is coming. I don't know whether I have saved the file with the backslash or not. I have to check it. Experiments, no, sorry, where it is. Okay, I will check it later. If it doesn't work, we will just check it later. Okay, that file I have saved. Now how it looks, you know, this is how it is looking. Now I will just save the file since I have added the link and I want to play this file. Okay, just check the recording. Okay, I will just use refresh. See, that formatting is applied. Now in this case what I have done is I have created a separate file as a text1.css. It is called as an external file. It will be external file. Advantage of this one is, so you can add it to any place. So this is one more of my page. I will just browse it here. So this is my page. So this is heading, I think, right? So what I will do is I will apply this link. So whatever I have external link I have created, I want to show what is the difference. So this is my text1.css. Okay, in this page also I will just add my style sheet. So that style sheet is link. Okay, link, yeah, href. I have to give the link, that is css slash text1.css. Okay, I will save this file. This is another file, different file. So it looks like this, IT skills file. Now I will refresh it. See, heading is taken this one, h1, h2. So these are the things that you can see. Automatically that format has come here. Okay. So, but I doubt the background has not come. Background, I want to check what is the background I have given in CSS text. Green, yellow. Oh, I doubt why. I don't know why this background is not coming. Okay, later we will correct. I will correct it because I have to check it, and I will correct it, and I will show you why this is not coming as a background. Okay. Anyhow, but other things are coming. That means our style sheet is working properly. Okay. Some issue can be noticed. I will just simply remove this, and I will check whether the issue can be resolved or not. Control S. Okay, I will save the file. Then I save the file here, and I will refresh. Yeah, that was a problem. What I had done, I had added here style 1. This I had done. So this should not be here. That style definition should not be here. Only the styles you should write it in this. That was a mistake what I made. That is why it was not displaying this lemony green color. Here also, see, simply if you add that particular style sheet, you can just connect it with this, just like an inheritance what we call. So this is the beauty of this external page. Internal, you know, already have done this. So what we are doing, instead of using this link, what we are doing, this code, the text CSS code we are writing here. Correct? What we are doing, text CSS code, if you write it here without a link also, that we have already done. That is why I am just using copy and paste. I am not explaining it. Okay. Here it should be style. Here we need that style. Okay, style CSS. That we need it here when you do it internally. That is not necessary when you do it with the external file directly over it. Okay, that is a difference. I have removed that link page. Okay, and I have just saved a file and opened in the browser. Same effect we are doing. That is the difference between internal and external CSS. Now, what is inline? I will show you. In this only, I will modify with the inline. I will just do one thing. Instead of using this p tag here, okay, I just cut this one. So I want to reduce the size of the video, so I am just using this cut paste method. Okay, cut this, save the file, and just refresh. Oh, sorry, what is happening here? Something wrong? Maybe. Remove the style. That is why this here. Just remove the style. If I remove the style tag, means it becomes a problem. So sometimes it happens because as I mentioned, I am also human being. So this is what we are getting. But I want to change this, right? So what I will do now, I will just use this code because I want this code. Style, you can simply, this is called inline. Third one, two things we have already covered. That is first one, that is external CSS, and internal we have covered. Now I am discussing about inline. In inline, here only you can give style equal to. Here I can give color colon red. Color colon red. Okay. Dark red was coming. Okay. Anyway, control S. See, color is coming right. Now, in case you want to add some more attributes here, after semicolon, you can put this font family colon some sans serif values. Sans serif. Control S, and see, this is how you can do the inline. So now in this video we learned about three different things. One is external CSS, where the CSS is written in a separate CSS file and it is called using the link tag. Then we had used internal CSS, which we write in the head part of the CSS file. And third one is inline CSS. Like that, we have done it in 3 different ways. In inline, we are writing it along with the tag. This is how you can use it CSS in HTML. Thank you for watching this.